Hi, I'm Mike Locker. We're down here in Perth Amboy at the bending shop for the Tappan Zee Bridge project. I'm talking to 46 guys who are doing the work at this site. Why don't you introduce yourself, Eddie, and tell us what you've done and what kind of work you've been involved in?
Yeah, well, my name is Eddie Holder. I've been in Local 46 since 1981. I have worked on several projects. I spent my last maybe 20 years as a foreman, and this is the way to go with the bending for 46. I believe it will make us more competitive with the non-union, and if we do get some of these facilities built, I think we will be in great condition for the next generation. Good condition.
John?
My name is John Short, got in the business in '84, second generation Lathers, cousins, uncles, whole 9 yards. I'm working with Eddie. Eddie Holder's the foreman. I think it's the only way to go. I agree with Eddie, to stay competitive with non-union and keeping our men working. It's a much more efficient way, safer way, and you're not dealing with the elements, and the machines that we use are incredible speed-wise and can produce more bending than the PG3s on site. So it's the way of the future, and we got to look towards the future as a union for the brotherhood and to keep all our guys working.
The machines have safety devices on them, not like a PG3 where it just has a handle. These machines, if something malfunctions, they'll automatically shut down. They have emergency stops in case someone's hand or gets caught in the mechanism. 3 years I've been in this shop, and it's a good place to work. In the beginning I was nervous with it, but now it's a wonderful place.
What made you nervous, John?
Well, the new machines, the technology that
Sure.
came out, and you live and you learn.
Yeah.
Because I had to pretty much read all the manuals on the machines and know what they're capable of doing, how to set the tools up so they can do the proper bending.
It's a learning curve.
It's a learning curve. It took me about maybe 3 months to actually get to know what's going on with the cleaning and the maintenance.
And Eddie said it's more of a 3 to 4 months process to learn them. It's computerized, punching the numbers.
Right.
Some of the machines are more technical than others.
Who trained you, if I can ask? Let me interrupt.
Eddie, the #1 guy out here, him and his son Elijah,
Okay.
really know the machines very well. Eddie's even learned to service them. You got to maintain the machine like any PG3, PG4, but a little bit more here. You got the air compressor to blow the dust, and greasing's the main thing. Everything's safety.
You guys do the maintenance.
We do the maintenance. We do not do the computer programming. When that happens, they come out and service.
You have outside computer program.
And they'll come recalibrate the machines, what, every 6 months that you bring. But it's a much safer way to work because you're not dealing with the elements inside.
I understand, especially in the
The
winter.
safety features on these machines are incredible.
Really?
You can pull just a cable on the magnet bender and it'll shut the machine down halfway through a bend, shut it down right away.
Right away.
And get back to you.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so it's really a good way to bend. Everyone knows how to run anyone, but of course, like anything, everyone specializes or their favorite machine. I know his son Elijah likes the magnet bender over anything, so Isaiah likes more the form machine, but everyone adapts to what machine they're running. But it does take a few months to learn it
Yep.
and to know the speeds of it.
Yep.
And it's like anything, there's danger in everything. You just got to be aware you're dealing with air hydraulics instead of the gas hydraulics on the PG3. So,
The manufacturer comes out and gives us a 2-week training.
2-week training from the manufacturer.
He stays with us with the machines as we learn the machines.
Excellent. So you enjoy, I get the feeling you enjoy working on this type of situation.
Yes.
yes, I would agree. It's a nice way to come in during winter. There's like climate control, and you can bend if need be to supply the job. You can bend 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So that's another thing that 46 has to keep in mind to keep the contractors happy and keep them going. You do have the capabilities of bending 365 days a year.
Gotcha. I notice you have a non-union, Yurdow fabricating shop right next door.
Yeah.
So they do the same kind of stuff?
But they don't produce as much as us.
Talk about that for 1 second.
I was told that by the Gardell wanting me to slow down.
So they wouldn't outshine their
Because they couldn't supply the steel fast enough. This is when we were running very hard.
Right. All your steel comes in from Gardell.
Gardell. And you have to slow down, Eddie.
And you were sending out steel through the barge down to the Tappan Zee. How was that logistically? Was that?
It was good. The steel was trucked down to the barge that Gardell has. Gardell is the only steel manufacturer that has a dock. So that's why they pretty much awarded the contract, and we used to have a crane down there, and we were loaded onto the barges.
Gotcha. And I noticed you have a very, very sophisticated overhead crane in that shop, which handles a lot of your stuff. What does that do for the guys in terms of handling and physical work, etc.? It makes a lot.
Makes it a lot easier. You can get out of the racks right away and be bent into them right in the racks. You can just keep on repetitive motion where you don't have to stop.
That's very important. So your productivity is higher.
Yes. You can put out a truck, 2 trucks a day easily with 4 to 5 men.
All right. The other thing I want to know, what would you tell your 46 members about this type of work and this type of facility? What should they know about it that they may not know?
Just that is the only way to really think of the future, and you don't have to deal with the weather elements. You can work 365 days a year, if need be, to keep the contractors happy, which us as union members have to keep the contractors happy to keep us working. And that's the only way we got to think about it. We can't think of the past, we got to think of the future.
A shop like this can produce at least 35, 40 tons a day.
Tremendous.
And that'll help us get into the chop down the non-union.
Compete with them.
Compete with them. And we can, the machines and the manpower of Local 46 can deliver that. This facility should have been built for Local 46 2.5 years ago. So we would have been competitive with non-union going into our new contract.
And I agree with it, yeah. It should have been improvised quite a few years ago, where we would have been on the competitive level right now instead of at the tail end. It's something that needs to be done ASAP, and the members need to get on board with the business agents, and let's get this ball rolling.